more setups and be able to get a whole bunch of stream matches on 2 streams. So who do we have here?
So we have 9B and Locus.
Locus. So do you happen to know where Locus is from? Because I haven't heard of him before this tournament.
I can't say for sure, like 100%, but from what I've heard walking around, I believe he's one of the Canadian players that came out.
Canadian players, okay. Okay, I can see that. So Canada seems to have these hidden killers that Ally usually just beats. Or maybe they come from some different part of the region of Canada, so...
Or maybe they're just like an Ally shadow.
Yeah, they're definitely an Ally shadow, it seems. So we don't know too much about them. And they seem to oftentimes be Ryus. Actually, Dark Shad was from Midwest. These Ryus are always causing some upsets, but keep in mind that QB used to play Ryu, so he might know quite a bit about this matchup.
And of course, playing Bayonetta, Witch Twist is going to be a tool to get around focus attack when Ryu's trying to recover.
And there we go, using Witch Twist already, knowing that just in case focus attack comes out, it'll be okay.
That's good double up air to up air.
Wow, that was fantastic DI from Locus on that one. Looked like he DI down and away to just get completely out of another dive kick. Ryu's kind of tall too, so the shots will be able to hit his head for the headband. Uh-oh. Wow!
Phenomenal DI once again, falling out of 9B's combos.
Alright, this is going to be hard for QB. This will not be a walk in the park at all. If he's getting out of these early combos where you get the kill, and you have Ryu of True Shoryuken.
Yes, and especially with Ryu with Rage and True Shoryuken.
This guy needs to teach me how to DI Bayonetta.
I think this guy needs to make a video about how to DI Bayonetta.
I heard Locus is good friends with Sam.
Oh, okay. So 9B able to sneak in a back air while Locus is chilling on the platform.
Alright, good stuff to QB for having that patience before throwing out that back air. That platform is always scary. When you're at Hypersense hanging out on that platform, it's way too scary. I feel like you should always get off it.
It's almost as bad as the ledge.
But, hey, got the up B. Up tilt to Shoryuken, too.
Okay, Witch was coming out. 9B changing up the combo a little bit, knowing that Locus does know how to DI the combos.
Oh, that was a beautiful falling up air.
Oh, and that's so smart.
Wow, the sad thing about that was that Locus was trying to DI out of going off the top, but QB saw this and was like, okay, you're going to try to DI down and away? Well, I'm going to push you down and away even more, and you're going to die from it. That was fantastic.
Yes, and if you in fact hold out when you're getting hit with those fairs, you will get fair strength right into the blast zone, as we just saw.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, QB, good stuff for improvising. That was like a double whatever you want to call it. In this set, we had QB trying to take him off the top. Locus was like, no, I can DI. And QB was like, oh, that's nice. Well, I can make you die.
Very well put, Guitar.
Thank you. Well, I like how after she finishes the jab attack, she spins her gun. It's pretty cool.
I never noticed that.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Great nairs.
I thought we were going to see a dare off stage, potentially.
I feel like even if Locus was in fact able to land the dare, Bayonetta probably still would have been able to make that.
Yeah.
But that would have been a ton of damage and a bad situation for 9B. But that's not what happened, and now we're seeing up tilt to Shoryuken. And it looks like Battlefield's high ceiling, once again, saving the player.
Looking for that back air. Alright, so Ryu's likely looking for up tilt to Shoryuken, and there it is.
I love that up tilt. He linked that up tilt into the True Shoryuken, and he waited just long enough for 9B to fall right into the sweet spot.
I like how you made an up tilt into Shoryuken sound so magical. Like, you really made that sound like, oh, that was, I mean, that was impressive.
Yeah, it was it's just the way he linked it together, because most players will just throw out one after the other, but he actually waited for the correct amount of hit stun and positioning on 9B.
That is really good by Locus. Already looking for the up tilt combo. Oh my goodness. 70% only too. Alright, so QB has to be very safe.
Using there to get Locus off the stage once again.
Wow. Potentially looking for that up B. Locus is just looking for the up tilt now. That's it. He's just looking for the up tilt.
Oh, but dropping a little too low. Locus not being able to recover from that low.
QB's going to have to play perfect. He cannot take Locus off the top due to the fantastic SDI he has. And Okay.
Okay, what are these combos coming out from 9B?
57% off one combo. That is kind of broken.
But with those combos will come rage and just lowering the timer on which 9B approaches that death percent.
And maybe a witch time will be able to help out pretty well, but Ryu is pretty heavy. But Bayonetta is at very high rage. Done.
There we go.
So we got up tilt Shoryuken. I love that when after the game ends, if you move your control in a circle, if you ever notice, like after you get the kill, the character like kind of does this little wave dash type of thing where it like turns around and like, yeah, just try it, guys. Whenever after the match ends, move your control stick in a circle or analog stick. But it's 1-1. That was fantastic from Locus. He looked very dominant in that game.
Yes, he did. And now 9B opting to go to Lilat. How do you feel about the stage select?
This is a weird stage select. Like maybe every other match I see someone SD here.
Yes. Lilat, although been patched to be a little bit more forgiving, still taking stocks from players.
Wow. Trying to extend the combo from up tilt by doing neutral air. Oh no, that was risky. Oh no!
Ooh, not able to actually get the sweet spot of down air. 9B only getting started off to the side.
Up throw into... Wait. Wow. Not opting to continue the combos. I like how QB though is always going for the back air that rack up the extra damage. You just can't continue the combo. People definitely need to learn from Locus. Oh my gosh, is that gonna kill?
Okay. Great DI coming out from 9B.
If QB loses the set, it is literally because of the fact that Locus knows how to get out these combos.
SDI will, in fact, win this set.
Yes. It just shows for people who ever complain about Bayonetta, all you have to sit there and do is practice. Like, just don't fight the character when you play him in tournament. Fight the character in training mode, have your friend play the character, and just try to DI and learn what ESEM said. ESEM opinion. And if you're able to do it, you can get this up tilt into Ryuken.
Oh, and there it is again.
I saw it coming. I was like, there's no way he's going to dodge it 50 times in a row.
But QB able to get a back air to get double back air to get Locus into the blast zone, and now we're at 0%.
Wow, and he's DIing so well that he's not getting hit by the back air after. He's like, oh, you DI'd out the up B, let me do a back air. He's usually not getting hit by it.
I like the striking of the platforms from QB.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! That could have been death if he got that down there.
Yes, they could have, but now we see QB with his own combos.
Ooh, okay, 77%, looking about even, but this is definitely in favor for Ryu unless QB gets a witch time, but QB seems to never go for it. I guess it's a little hard to go for when all Ryu is looking for is up tilt. Oh, goodness
Wow!
gracious! Oh my...
Bats within actually coming in and putting QB in the perfect position to get Shoryuken and win game 3.
This matchup actually just, I don't know, maybe it's the way he's playing it, but this matchup looks like it's in favor of Ryu due to
It actually reminds me of Ryu versus Sheik, the way that these two are playing.
Yes, I can see that. Trella did beat, I believe it was Void. It was either once or twice the last time they played, and it was very dominant. I feel like Ryu is a strong character against Sheik. Also, Trella did beat Mr. R. Trella just being extremely good against Sheik, actually very reminiscent of MK Leo. I know I keep saying his name, but anyways, MK Leo versus Sheik. They both just don't lose to Sheik.
Well, SoCal has a lot of Sheiks. Good witch twist to get out of that situation. With extension with the down tilt for fair into witch twist.
Oh my gosh, QB decided to hang back instead of finishing the side forward B.
Wow.
Ooh.
A witch twist into a nair on that close to the blast zone will in fact take Locus's stock. Very smart from 9B to not for.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh!
Is he going to be making back?
Oh my god!
That's right. Bayonetta's recovery is ridiculous.
But the way he was able to just wing that out, not only can he like up tilt into Shoryuken, whichever you can do, but he's so good at knocking the opponent off the stage and trying to get that dare. Up tilt into neutral air into dare. Oh my gosh. I wonder what Ryu's gonna do next. Ooh, okay.
Again, oh wow! The back hit of the Tatsumaki kick will take QB's stock. That was surprising.
Both of these characters make me laugh. Okay, QB. We have a fair, and that's going to be a punish, but he's able to up B before getting hit by the next hit that Ryu's going to do, which is likely another neutral air.
Witch twist comes out so quick. It can be used as a great combo breaker.
All right, and it looks like Ryu's jumping in a little too hard. to try to get these attacks. QB's just blocking and doing up B. Oh, fantastic DI will work, but if you get hit by a back air at this percent, it's over. Oh!
Ooh, this Bats Within coming in, saving QB, putting him at the stage.
This guy's jumping into neutral air. I just find it funny that every Ryu, once they get their mind stuck on something, they just keep going for it. I'm going to get that neutral air. Or I'm going to get that up tilt every time. What's he going to do? Neutral air.
Wow.
But
you're commentating superpowers coming in.
But this could actually be it if he gets that back air. Oh, an up air instead.
Opting for up air, not going to take the stock. 167% onto Locus.
Is it crazy that I feel that up tilt Shoryuken can kill at this percent? I know it can.
You know, I don't blame you for feeling that way, though. I'd say about maybe 12% more, and I think we're there.
Yeah. Honestly, right now, I feel it can work. I see the Ryu going for it, too.
Oh, great power shield on that focus attack.
Oh,
that could have been bad news.
He's looking for the up tilt. He knows it can kill if he DIs that. Oh, no.
We're going to see it falling there. No. QB opting to let focus get back onto the stage.
Oh! What? He messed up.
Down smash.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm scared. What's Ryu going to do? Oh!
Whoa, and that's it. That's not it.
Surprising. Locus does not know the percents for the KO, even with all this rage. One more up tilt. He's looking for it, but his shield's getting low.
Yes, and I think that's what QB is, in fact, waiting for that shield pressure to get low, and then looking for that shield poke.
Oh.
But Witch Twist coming out. Up air, not connecting.
Very nice by QB. Double up air. Like how after he missed that first up air, he dropped down to another up air. Good stuff by QB. So it's going to be 2-2.
And we're going to Game 5 between QB and Locus.
Wow. That was great DI by QB too after getting hit. Like he was at like 50-something%. Up tilt to true Shoryuken. And rage for Ryu is at 190 and he still lived. I don't know.
That's insane. That's just phenomenal DI coming out from QB.
Very good DI. Alright, so let's see if QB can do this again.
Okay, we're opting to go back to Battlefield.
Oh. Okay, nice. Nice. I wonder what Ryu's going to do next.
Oh back air. And that's a ton of damage. 86% onto QB already in a matter of seconds.
And he got the weak spot of the Shoryuken. If that was true Shoryuken, it likely would have killed. So we already know what Ryu's going to look for. Up tilt Shoryuken. I feel like it's just bound to happen.
Yeah, I mean, you throw it out enough if you're bound to connect with.
He just needs to stay on the ground, though. These platforms are going to be good for keeping Ryu off the ground. Oh my gosh. Good stuff by QB actually trading right there. Let's see if you can take him way off the side. Oh my!
Wow, that
you had to go. He had to go for it.
That was I love the attempt.
That one combo has brought it into the situation that is tough for QB. But if you notice, QB's winning the neutral. Like he won it 7 times in a row, 8 times, 9, and like it's still only even.
Yes, I like the Witch Twist after burning kick. Of course, going to beat out the focus attack. We see Locus just throwing out elbows.
And there it is. I need the main Ryu, man.
I mean, you already know what to do. You got it. You got it, man.
I need the main Ryu. Oh, gosh.
Focus attack coming out. We're going to see double up air.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, what?
Wow.
The footsies on that.
Yeah, these are some custom combos coming out from Locus.
Down tilting through the platform. All right, so now QB's already at KO %. He has to watch out for the up tilt again.
Yes, he needs to get rid of all the rage that's on Locus.
Side B again, that actually puts him in a better position for up B. Able to up B high. So now QB needs a back air, potentially at this %, or an up air. He needs to up B him into a potential up air or back air. But Locus just needs one up tilt to up B. This is actually, I'd say,
wow.
My, what in the world?
And I feel like Locus actually dropped that stock.
Yeah, he could have just down smashed. Maybe.
Okay, but he's able to pick it back up. Good landing that last up air to take and knock out QB from the tournament.
So guys, you've seen it here. Before anybody tries to say Bayonetta is broken or the best character in the game, look at a character like Ryu, who that, by the way, ZeRo used to say is the best character in the game, and just learn